Hi, this is Cass from Aussie Cass Plays, and welcome to a brand new challenge. This is the Runaway Teen challenge. You may be familiar with it. It's one of the ones off the Sims forums, which is by Rainy Days 179, adapted from Stardust X's original rules for a different version of The Sims. In this challenge, we only have one character. She is a teenager. She lives on her own. And when I say lives on her own, she's homeless and trying to fend for herself on the street. She's fled from a family that she doesn't want to live with, but that would want her back. So the main rules of this challenge are that she can't get a job, she can't go to school, she can't talk to adults, she has to do everything she can to stay below the attention of the authorities. So this teen is Casey. Let me introduce you to her. She is Casey Ingman. The traits I have given her are her aspiration is to be a Renaissance sim. So she wants to read books. That's not a great start. And achieve level 3 logic skill. Maybe I'll reconsider that, but I'll leave that for now. That has given her quick learner. Uh, I've also given her loves outdoors because she's living outdoors and kleptomaniac. I don't think that this is something that is part of her personality so much as something that she is doing to survive. In the rules, you can buy, because there are no sleeping bags, you can buy a tent. This is it. This is all she owns. So she's got no money, a tent, and I think 4 changes of clothes. So this outfit, pajamas, and then a summer and winter outfit that are variations on this. I've built her a park that she's going to sleep in. This is in Newcrest, so Newcrest, this is a new world, so this particular version of Newcrest is pretty much empty. I think I'm going to pop some other houses in here so we can have some other Sims in the neighborhood, but for now, this is where she lives. So we're going to get right back into it. I started the game up and it was raining, which I feel is not a great omen. So we might start off by having her scavenge around and see what she can find in the way of things she can sell. Maybe she could go fishing. There's some fishing spots just here. That's one of the reasons why we've chosen this spot. There's a few different barbecues and things. We've got, let's see, she can't harvest anything from that. I technically had to have a mailbox because this is a lot. But we'll see how we go. At the moment, she's very happy. We also have public toilets nearby. I think that's going to be quite useful. Despite the fact that she's miserable and getting rained on, she's obviously just happy that she's found somewhere to set up her tent. Now, I know that there are frog spawning points and stuff in this area, but at the moment I can't find any. Can she? That's something she can view. I'm looking for plants and things that she can also harvest because she can do things like make flower arrangements and sell them. She can catch fish and sell those, looking for, hidden treasures and all that kind of thing. There's a lot of bluebells and things in this neighborhood, but it's autumn and they're not currently harvestable. That's a little bit disappointing. So hopefully it's about to stop raining. It looks like it might be. I'm going to have her use the bathroom and then we might have her go fishing to start with. There's a golf course. That's not in a playable part of the map though, unfortunately. One of the other rules is that you can only travel from your neighborhood if you can spend 10 simoleons on basically on, bus fares and that kind of thing. Obviously we can't do that at the moment. We don't have 10 simoleons, so I'm gonna dig there. Basically I am looking around. This particular little bit of Newcrest also has a vendor. Unfortunately, we have no simoleons, so we can't buy food or anything. Plus, if she's trying to avoid interacting with adults, the person who runs it is an adult, so that's not really going to work. I don't think she can interact with those. few mushroom plant, wild strawberry bush. Oh, here we go. Maybe I was just looking too quickly because I knew that there were different items. Oh, and we have Judith Ward, the celebrity, standing in the park in the rain. I wonder if she's okay. I'm not going to talk to her because talking to celebrities would be the opposite of staying under the radar. Alright, there's lots of people fishing. Alright, where is our girl? There are umbrellas in the Seasons pack, but you have to actually buy an item to have access to an umbrella. Obviously, Judith, the proper or Brittany, the celebrity. Gosh, there's celebrities everywhere. Let's maybe keep away from those. Uncomfortable from... Why are we uncomfortable? Public bathroom. Yep. That sums up how I feel every time I use a public bathroom. I can't argue with that. Chance of rain. Yeah. Now, I haven't set this world up in the same version, like in the same save file as my Big Brother house challenge. I was tempted because I love the idea of her encountering the Big Brother contestants out in the world, but I didn't for a couple of reasons. One is that they're still in the house. They shouldn't be out in the world. The other reason is because if I play a day in one game and then a day in the other challenge, if I jump between them, the seasons will go too fast, because even though the Sims won't necessarily age because I haven't set them to age while I'm not playing them, the world will progress. So, you know, if I played Casey for 3 days, then the season would change. Ooh, I found baconite. I don't know what that is. Now I mentioned that she can't go to school, so I'm going to sell her homework. Woohoo, I made a simoleon. That is rare. We're going to sell that as well. Excellent, 26 simoleons. I'm rich. Rich, I tell you. Now, the suggested win condition for the Runaway Teen Challenge is when you've built a house. Basically, you've got, you know, 1 bedroom, 1 kitchen, 1 bathroom, all set up, and your sim can then, once they're an adult, they can get a job once they have a house, but not before, and then from there you've won, and you could either keep playing and, you know, create a dynasty based on that, or, you know, in the case of the YouTube channel, I suspect I'll stop at that point, but you never know. Maybe I'll get super attached to Casey. Looking for frogs. At least she's happy because she's outdoors. That's something. Maybe that's part of why she ran away. Maybe she was living in an unpleasant environment in the city or something. We've got an elder and a young adult here, so we're just going to be quick and we're going to get away from them because we don't want to draw too much attention. I'm going to extract the fossil just in case it's... Ooh, I wonder if it's worth breeding the frogs before I sell them, because then I will have extra frogs to sell. I'm gonna sell that. I'm going to... Did I extract that? A perfectly preserved moustache. Naturally. No, I want to just sell the top one. Can I open that up? There we go. That perfectly preserved moustache was worth 100 simoleons. No, no, what are you doing? No! Oh, somebody has served some food. There's a whole bunch of celebrities. No, we are going to get well away from them. If they leave that food, we might borrow some of it later. When I say borrow, of course, I mean steal with extreme prejudice, but we're not going to do it when there are 4 witnesses, of which 2 of them are celebrities. Obviously need to add some more Sims families to this save file, because it's a bit strange that there are quite so many celebrities. Alright, now, how do I get back to her house, or her... go. I'm going to actually have her plant the plants that she finds, because if she does that, we can continue harvesting from our own lot, and like I said, we can make flower arrangements. We could just sell the flowers that we harvest. Yeah, we'll see how she goes. At least this is, and she doesn't need to water that because it's raining. Alright, let's see if we can... Oh, I thought she lit that already. It must have been because the rain put it out.
Whoa!
Whoa, whoa, don't catch fire in the first episode! Ooh, she burned herself. Ooh, no, shouldn't try that again. It says shouldn't. What are you doing? Oh, we're roasting marshmallows. Does that cost money? I feel like I'm going to be asking that a lot. Sure, you can do that. Does that cost money? Yeah. One thing I'm slightly concerned about... Oh, don't burn your mouth. Yeah. One thing I'm slightly concerned about is because I have built a park on this lot. I just wanted mainly the copse of trees that I could put the tent in. But then I thought if I had the copse of trees in the tent, then it would look a bit strange having the rest of that space empty. So I put a few other things in there. Oh, sweetheart, stop burning yourself on the marshmallows. She's obviously very hungry. Now, there's a few suggested rules for if you want to take your sim to a lot. The main suggestion is to go with another team, because if you do that, then it won't look quite so strange to people. Like to the adults, you know, teens hanging out being teens doesn't look quite so unusual. Oh, the rain stopped, thank goodness. Whereas one teen coming in on their own and, you know, doing whatever on the lot is going to look a bit stranger. Teens do tend to move in packs. Alright. What are you doing? Adding a log. I'd really rather we not spend all of our time... Oh, apparently she's got some magazines to read. She's got the Wilderness Digest. Don't know how that works. Of course she's burnt her arm. Hey! Some of us have to live in this environment, thank you very much. Beauty. Who is this person? Why are they jumping on trash? Bob Pancakes. Well, that's all I have to say about that. It's a teen! Let's go out and say hi. Let's be friendly. One of the peculiarities of having her living on an actual lot is people still won't be able to come onto her area, like onto her part of the park, without her inviting them. Alright, let's ask about his day. Let's... Not asking about woohoo. Let's complain about our parents. I feel like that's a thing you're going to do if you're a runaway. Enthuse about the outdoors. Let's complain about problems. I burnt my arm. Let's ask about his career. Trying to get her social needs up because she's probably going to have more problem with this than anything else. The other rule is that despite the fact that she has a phone, she doesn't have a phone, so I'm not allowed to answer it. Which means she can only interact with teens that are in the neighbourhood that she sort of meets. Oh, apparently he's done. I guess we're not going to talk to him about that. He's left. So yeah, she can only talk to teens who kind of wander past, because she can't, why take a selfie? Oh, he's coming back. He's thinking about music. Shall we talk to him a bit more? I do like your hair, Alan.
Benchwi Kabaya? Yebs.
Honka free, Meshka,
He's an
Craney,
art lover. We'll give him props.
Yamasani.
Oberoi.
We're going to... Let's ask him to hang out.
Squarble Tarbahay for
And then we're
being
gonna, after that, after we finish this chat, we're gonna go and get some food. I feel like the game sound is really quite loud, and I know I turned it down. No, it's the same as I usually have it at.
It's not.
Maybe it's just my headphones are louder than usual. We
Sula.
can't call someone on the phone, we don't have a phone. Find a collectible. Roast hot dogs. Oh, we're chatting with someone. I am planning on letting her spend her aspiration points so she can have lifetime rewards and things. I feel like we're not going to show off our outfit. Ooh, who's this coming? That's a young adult. No! We might have to run away. Alright. I'm out of here. No, I can't. Stop, stop. Alright, we're gonna go over here. Nope. Nope. We're just leaving. She's a celebrity. She's not a teenager. I can't talk to her. Alright, I did see something I could dig up over here though. So we're gonna do that. We have a little bit of money. Ooh, she found limestone. Apparently I can roast hot dogs. So I could use the grill, but I'm going to use this thing instead because I've never done it before, even though it's already burned me once. I think I should know better by now, but I don't know. Our burn is healed. That's exciting. Presumably she won't burn herself as much when her cooking gets higher. I would have thought this would be cooking. Love the sound of crackling fires. It's very comforting. Alright, how did that go for your hunger? Not at all. Alrighty, in that case, where were those people eating before and did they leave leftovers? Because yes, that's how we roll. It was over at this one, wasn't it? There are actually quite a lot of parks in this area. That's actually why I chose it. There's a lot of communal parks that I can just wander into, but I get a bit disoriented because there's so many of them. Alright. Wasn't that one? I thought it was next to the swimming area. Or the fishing area, which was over here. Alright. Oh, maybe they ate everything. Nope. Can't find it. Oh well. Guess we're just gonna have to cook our own food. Alright, let's go over here. We're going to grill 180. We'll go for whatever's cheapest. Grill hot dogs. It's basically the exact same thing that we were just cooking on our campfire. But I think this will be more. The only problem is we don't have a fridge. We've got nothing we can put it in. So it's all going to go off pretty quickly, which is unfortunate. Maybe I'll have her stuff herself. Oh, and the rain is back. Great.
Oh,
Yeah. So I don't know what the details of her story are, her background. I'm guessing unpleasant home life. It's probably best not to think about it too much, but she decided that she would be better off fending for herself. I actually just read an interesting book called, enjoyable book I would say, called I Am Princess X by Cherie Priest. And in that, there's a character who is hiding because she was actually kidnapped by somebody. And then she managed to escape from him, but he'd managed to convince the authorities that she was someone different than who she really was. So they believed him when he claimed that she was running away from home. So she couldn't go to the police or anything. So could be something like that. Stop taking selfies. You're breaking the reality of the phone thing. Alright, we'll see if I can put these in my inventory. They might not last real long, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. Alright, then we need to find this bathroom again. And I might have her... She can't... The one thing that she can't do here is shower. There's no shower option. So she's actually going to have to travel fairly regularly just so she can get herself cleaned up. Because otherwise people are going to notice her disheveled state. We'll extract that fossil. What have we got? Fossil rock. A raptor claw. That's pretty cool. Set it. I'll have to decide what the first thing is that she needs to buy. Perhaps she could get one of those camp showers. They do have those actually. I'm going to have a quick look. Because I have the outdoor retreat pack. So let's have a look in plumbing. There's a sink for 215. The shower is 335. Maybe we could save up for that as our first. As our first purchase, because once we have a shower, we won't need to travel so much. Well, the strawberries aren't in season. I think it's not the right time of year for mushrooms either. Just seeing if there's anything else I can dig up before I send her back to her tent for the evening. Alright, lots of people with umbrellas. I suspect come the first thunderstorm or the first blizzard, she's going to be really regretting not having an umbrella. Alright. Ooh, we're playing in the rain. She's still happy. That's good. No, don't play a game. No. No video gaming. You don't have a phone. Stop it. Alright, I'm going to send her to bed in her tent, which is quite hard. Oh, we can do all sorts of things. We can plan outfits, put it in her inventory. I like that idea. That would be how she got it here in the first place. Sleep, nap, relax, or read. I didn't realise tents were quite that useful. I've never put one down before. And the Sim family I've played that I took camping to Granite Falls, they actually stayed in a cabin. So she's not... Oh, yes, so gross. Every time she goes to that public toilet. I've heard that they can pee in bushes, actually. I don't know if that would also be gross. Oh, there's another teen. I don't think I'm going to socialise now, though. My social's pretty high. I actually made the lot that I'm on a... What's it called? A teen something. Teen hangout or something. So there will be quite a lot of teens in the area, which is good. Alright, so she's in her tent. And she's gone to sleep. So I think I'm going to end this part here. I think we've gotten off to a pretty good start. We have 237 simoleons. I am pondering what I'm going to do when the bills arrive, because she, at the moment, isn't technically responsible for the upkeep of the park, because she's effectively camping sneakily. So what I might do is I will cheat the funds to pay for the bills until the point where she starts building a house. Because then, you know, rates. I might actually have her even move because it sort of stretches reality a bit that the council or whatever would agree to convert her park that she's been camping in into a house, but she could move into one of the adjacent blocks because, like I said, there's a bunch and they're currently all empty. I will actually fix that, but I'll leave one empty so she can build on it. Yeah, alright, well thanks for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe would be great. Check out my Big Brother challenge if you're interested in that as well. It's a bit of a variant on the Big Brother challenge that you'll see on some of the Sims forums because I'm using the Get Famous pack, so I've added some fame-related equipment and videoing and all that kind of thing into it. So, yeah, that would be great, and I will see you next time. Bye!